My next guest is a multi-platinum recording artist and performer who has a brand new EP out right now called Bang. Here's one of our favorites, Rita Ora. Hey, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
yeah.
bud.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for doing the show. I know that you're in Australia, so it's probably, what, is it tomorrow? What day is it?
It's tomorrow. Yeah. I have a black smoky eye for the morning, just for you guys.
Ah, I love the smoky eye. Thank you, my friend. I know you're in Australia because you're doing the Australian voice.
Yeah.
Who else do you judge with?
Keith Urban, and then we have Guy Sebastian, who we love. Yes, we love Keith. And then we also have Jess. It's an amazing mix of different styles and different vibes. And it's actually fantastic because working with Keith and everyone, it's really good to just be like, turn the chair around. And because I'm so obsessed, with Keith growing up, loving his music so much, I just throw everything to Keith. And I'm like this, Keith?
Can you see each other in the chairs?
Yeah, of course. Of course, but with my accent, obviously, it's like Keith instead of Keith.
K-E-F.
Yeah.
Keith.
But it's amazing. It's amazing working in Australia, to be honest. It's so beautiful. And it's a blessing to be out here and just be working with everything going on. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel very lucky.
I was going to ask you, because you obviously met you had everybody in the business. Is there anyone that you ever been just kind of like, wow, that's starstruck. That's one of my idols. You can't even.
The highlight of my life is obviously Madonna. That's one of the biggest idols of all time. And I had an amazing moment with her. Very awkward, but also very unbelievable. She really just made me find my light. And by doing that, we had to kneel on the floor. And I thought it was like a prayer in real life that was happening to me. I mean, I had to go and breathe in the bathroom before I actually did meet her. I mean, this was earlier in my career. And I was doing a campaign for her clothing line. And so then she, came to meet me and I loved it. And I just couldn't breathe. And then she was like, this is not my light. Let's get down. I thought, what? What's happening? Yep. And so we did. I said, whatever she says, we're going to do.
I mean, well, she's Madonna. She's the one and only, man.
Yeah,
but,
the best.
Well, speaking of the one and only, you are the one and only Rita Ora. I want to talk about your new EP, Bang. I love it. Here's the thing.
Thank you.
I obviously cannot speak for dance music. I'm not your audience. But it's so catchy that you can't stop moving.
Thank you. Well, you know what? It's so strange creating in this time, and I think that's a lot for a lot of people to handle and try and figure out what they want to do. And so for me, this is a product of isolation. And I mean that in the most freeing way. I wanted to do a project that felt like there was no pressure, that a bunch of my mates really can just jump on, get together. We did it actually all virtually like this, a bit like this interview. Also, I actually collaborated with an amazing producer, Imanbek, who is from Kazakhstan, doesn't speak a word of English. So I know this might sound corny, but really music has no language, because it was proof with this EP. We really just connected through music, and I wanted it to feel like a global phenomenon. So, I invited David Guetta on board, and Gunna, and Kia, who is an amazing rapper from Argentina. So really, there's a little bit of everyone from all over the world on this project.
You call it the Musical Science Project, because I watched the short you made as well online. Where was that shot? Because it was beautiful.
I really wanted to take people on a virtual experience. So we actually went to Bulgaria, and it was freezing. It was a 4-day shoot. And we really wanted to show that contrast between glamour and incredible fashion and, I guess, cold, concrete sort of architecture. And that's something that I'm really fascinated with, because it shows a sense of survival. I'm so honored that everybody seems to have loved this little world that I've created. I didn't have any expectations for it. So, we also did a special performance for you at the Sydney Opera House this evening.
I mean, that is above and beyond. Thank you so much for doing the Sydney Opera House. That's the best.
I know. I thought I have to do the best for Jimmy.
It's Axel F, right? Are you sample?
Yes. Wow. Yes, it is. I know. I know. Listen, that reminds me of my childhood. And when I was thinking and talking about it with my production, I thought, let's see what happens. And then I heard it and I thought, we're going to have to just go for it. It just is such a famous melody. And I was like, let's just see what happens. And I'm happy we did because the response has been really good. So it's good. It's a good song. It's fun.
And it's a good timing, perfect, because Eddie Murphy is doing Coming to America's back with the sequel. So I mean, Beverly Hills Cop.
It all makes sense.
It's all making sense. See, it's all really happening. This is really happening.
I think we're fortune tellers. I think we are. We know the future.
Yeah, you definitely do because you're tomorrow. I'm yesterday. Come on.
That's true. I'm in Tomorrowland.
I love you, buddy. Rita Ora, check
love
out
you
her
too,
new
buddy.
EP, Bang, which is available right now. Rita's performing for us after the break. It is such a cool version. You got to watch that. Stick around. Rita, come back whenever, ever.
I love you so much. Thank you.
Love you too, pal. Bye.
I feel like the boy do the on and on and on. I said, and it's on and on.